Hello and welcome back, everyone. Here we are back for some more modern action. So, we are re-recording the last Patreon submit deck list, the blue-red artifact deck for Chris. I'm just going to play it the same way. I'm not going to make any changes. I still have no idea what happened, why the audio just vanished on those 3 videos. Couldn't tell you. Just know what happened. So, we're going to give it a try. Obviously, there were some issues I had with the deck last time, but those are all pretty minor. The biggest thing I'd say is since we're not playing a card like Urza Saga, I think it's important that we play cards to stop Urza Saga. And that's technically these 6 cards right here, because the island is for our Blood Moons, so we can play around it. Deck list pretty simple. You got your Memnites, your Ornithopters. We got some Bowmats, we got some Springleaf Drums, we got some Ginger Brutes, Galvanic Blast, Stubborn Denial, and Soul Artifact. If you were playing when this card was in Standard, you probably remember it pretty well. We got Shrapnel Blasts, we got Cranial Platings, and we got Thought Monitors. I did comment last time that I think the deck should go away from the Galvanic Blast, Shrapnel Blast part and go more towards the Artifact stuff with Cranial Plating and then the 3-drop Living Weapon. But that's besides one. Sideboard, 2 Spell Pierce, 3 Mystic Dispute, 2 Abrade, 3 Blood Moon, 2 Unlicensed Hearst, an Emrakul the Aeon's Torn, 1 Minor Misstep, and the Island. Now, Minor Misstep I think is interesting. I think it is better in certain spots than Spell Pierce, but I think in general Spell Pierce is better. I think Mental Misstep is a better sideboard card, and Spell Pierce is a better main deck card. I think is the thought process for me. However, I don't know that for sure, so we're going to try them both. And yeah, let's hop in around one here and play some matches. Of course, before we do, guys, don't forget, support page, everything you guys can do to support the channel. Mana Traders referral link, of course, is in the description down below. Get set up playing sweet decks of your own on MTGO. Patreon, as low as $1 a month, you can get deck play on the channel. Get your deck play on the channel. I didn't say that very clearly. Yeah, of course, for $5 and $10 you can get more stuff, but mainly $1 a month gets you good value. YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, share. All those things help out a ton. I love your guys' comments. I love it when you guys talk about decisions you think are better or card choices you think are better. And of course, if you guys subscribe and hit that bell notification, helps you guys out because you get notified whenever I post a new video. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go and hop in round 1 and have some fun. All right. It's risky, but I'm going to keep. Oh, a change I meant to say was Blood Crypt. Or so, not Blood Crypt. Bloodstained Mire. Bloodstained Mire needs to be a blue fetch. It's a shame that wasn't a land. We're probably going to get Spell Pierce here if we're not careful. I'm really trying to avoid getting Spell Pierce. They got a Bolt. That's unfortunate. That was the other option that we could have ran into, unfortunately. Which does make me wish I would have sent Ginger Brute. Although I do think they should have let us get the Bowmat trigger off. If they counterspell this, we're going to concede and go to game 2. Nope, okay. I was going to say, if they counter this, we're just moving on because we can't win at that point. Spell Pierce goes to the grave. All right, DRC. Yep, baited him. Love to see it. Yeah, can't really say I blame our opponent for getting caught with that, but yeah. It's nice they did. Murktide. Yep, big ass Murktide. That is obviously a pretty colossal issue. I'm not gonna lie about it. I mean, I don't know. I think we're just dead. Expressive, okay. Yeah, we take 7 here. Okay. Well, smart of our opponent there to clear out our mana source. Alright, against this deck, I'm gonna want those cards in. I'm gonna cut Shrapnel Blasts and maybe Enin Soul and Gingerbread, maybe. I don't know. Tough to say. Spell Pierce doesn't feel necessarily great here, although they do have some stuff like counter spells and Expressive Iteration that we'd love to counter. Minor Misstep obviously feels great countering a whatchamahoosit. Yeah. This doesn't feel like a game we're really designed to be able to win. If we can, this is going to be the hand that's going to do it, I think. This hand looks great, to be honest. So, shock you in. So 1, 2, 3. All right, next turn. Popping themselves, probably trying to figure out what they're going to do with their fetch land. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So currently costs 4 mana. As we play you. Wow, no effects? Really? That's kind of crazy, to be honest. I'm really surprised they didn't have a Lightning Bolt. Or Unholy Heat. So I remember another one of my complaints. The fetchable lands are not enough. We need more than 2 fetchable lands off our 4 fetch lands. We should be at least running a 1-for-1 ratio, I believe, in a deck like this. Which means either take out deltas or take out fetch lands, which if we're on the Blood Moon route, I'm not really okay with because that obviously is a pretty big deterrent. Murktide. Early Murktide's a problem, that's for sure. Alright, let's go fetch. Cast you. So we need one more mana. Alright, so let's go activate you. Tap you, play you. So we're going to draw 2 cards. Fucking love it. Attack for 3. They're obviously going to chump block here and trade our Memnite, but take 2 down to 9. So this card's dead right now, which is unfortunate because we can't fetch for anything now. Yep. Which that's all very, very unfortunate, but at the end of the day, nothing we can do about it, right? Like... Interesting. Okay. Draw for turn. Springleaf Drum, huh? Alright. Well, I'm not about to do the thing. Cast Thought Monitor. There's that. Yep. I mean, obviously they're going to kill this. Oh, I should have played Springleaf Drum. Okay. So no attacks. Play you. That was my bad. I should have realized that they were going to try to Archmage Charm. And I didn't. It should have been pretty obvious. Yeah, it should have been obvious that's what they were going to go for, but I missed it. Now with them tapping down so low... Very hard to decide what I want to do here. Okay. Let's not do that. Instead, let's do this. Equip onto you. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what Dress Down was supposed to do. But it was obviously not going to be the answer. I'm actually going to change Ginger Brute for a courier, I think. I think Ginger Brutes just are better. With the being able to get unblockable against most of their stuff. Let's run it back like this. Whoop. I don't know what I hit. With this opening hand, we don't have enough blue sources for me, but I think it's still good enough. Like, barring a turn 1 Ragavan, mother of fuck. You fucking bitch. No attacks. We're not attacking. If they attack into it, I'm 100% trading. But there's also like a 0% chance they just attack. What the fuck do they got to follow it up with? Ledger Shredder or something? It's gotta be something pretty fucking bonkers here. I just draw for turn. Gal Blast. Alright, I do like that. We're just gonna Shock Ascend and pass. Obviously, we'd rather draw another blue source next turn. So I can go land and Ensoul on the Citadel. Stubborn Now is another card I'm not super sold on the more I play with it actually in this deck. Like obviously with Ensoul, yeah, it's turned on, like, and that's cool, but like yeah. I'm not just gonna let him draw 2 cards. Yeah, it taps me out for the turn, but Blood Moon. So we lose? Yeah, alright. We're not necessarily out of the game. I'm just not gonna fucking play through that. I don't want to. I have 0 interest to. Alright, we're gonna mulligan. This is a keep. I will put the second Springleaf drum back, I guess. Alright, they're playing Giganta, so I never would have guessed they're going to be on blue-red. Well, our turn 1 play just had a change. Bolt the Monkey. I guess Blast the Monkey. It sounds like a discount version of Bolt the Bird. Blast the Monkey. That feels just wrong to say, to be honest. All right, let's go. Offer the trade. They're obviously going to not take it. Their DRC is far more valuable to them than either of the cards in our hand are. Down goes Bomat Courier. Kept a one-liner, huh? Taken 3. They draw a card. We draw a Shrapnel Blast, to which... yeah. I'm not super happy about that, but at the same time... 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're close. We're close. I do finally draw that next land. We draw a Cranial Plating. Yep. So they're going to equip and attack for 4. They take 4. I mean, I don't think we're in a good spot here, but I think we're okay. So they're a blue-red deck, but obviously without Murktides. Or Archmage's Charm, or counter spells, which means they're probably the... fuck, what are they called? Grinding Station combo? Is that... Feels like it plays all this stuff, right? So 1, 2, 3. Ah, it's Fairy. Bounce Plating? Sure. Fiery Islet. Activate. Play Plating. So there we go. That does deal them damage. Also gets rid of Teferi off the board. Also interesting. I'm super confused right now by what we're playing against. I assume it's got to be Underworld Breach. Or just some kind of Storm deck? What the fuck? Red and white. What the fuck are we playing against? Ah, Prismatic Ending. Okay, that makes sense. Put him to 6. Yep, fucking knew it. So we are just dead now, right? Like, can confirm we just aren't winning this game from this point on. Is that... Are we confident with that? Because I feel confident saying that. Yep. Whoop. Yeah, I mean, they got us. Like, there's not much I can do about this. Alright, 2 red, 2 blue. Okay, consider. Another Manamorphose. Expressive Iteration. They're still doing things here. I find it hard to believe they can't kill us from here. That was a really bizarre turn. Obviously, they set their hand up pretty well. I mean, we're dead, right? Like, there's like 0% chance any of this actually works out. Stub it. Yeah, they go to 4 here. We got to somehow deal 4 damage to them next turn. I don't know, man. This does not feel like a winnable situation. Manamorphose, blue-red. Interesting. Sure. I mean, I don't feel like we're in very much danger at the moment. Jeskai colors? What the fuck's the white for? I guess Fairy Bouncer on Underworld's pretty good, I guess. Okay. Ah, yep, I see it. Okay, now you have to just put one more card in the graveyard, and then you get to... Actually, you just have a land. Yeah, they cast Grave Shot again. Targus says now with 5 more copies. Yeah. And we die. Alright, well, unlicensed. Want all these. Again, don't really want Shrapnel Blasts. Cut a Bomat Courier. Cut a Galvanic and a Ornithopter, I guess. And maybe a... Fuck it. 6-2 it is. Play first. So, against a deck with so much removal, we can't keep that hand. This hand is better, but not like better as in like, oh, this hand's good, but like, this hand's okay. This is better. Oh, we were supposed to bring in everyone's favorite basic land, the island, from our sideboard, and we did not, I don't believe. We did not. Well, that's right, we didn't because they're Jeskai, and I didn't think they were gonna... I don't think they would have Blood Moon as a Jeskai deck. Can Jeskai do it? Yes, in fact, I actually would advocate highly for Jeskai doing it, depending on their list. But Prismatic Ending, yep, cool story, bro. Something worth drawing. It's not great. Dash Monkey Dash? Nope, Manamorphose, okay. Probably then into Dash Monkey Dash. No, into a really bad Expressive Iteration. If you're wondering why I say really bad, it's because Expressive Iteration, unless they hit a 0 off of the exile, only nets them 1 card. A 0 they could play, obviously, because technically the land they hit is a 0, but you know what I mean. Draw for a turn. Cast Elmemnite. Play Inkmoth Nexus. Let's go ahead and Omnom those 2 up. And we'll just pass after that. My game plan here is to not let their fucking Jabberwocky have cards in the graveyard. Underworld Breach. Jabberwocky is a MTGO grinder, I guess. I think that's the guy's name. So we are at 4. Now we could animate that, but I'm not going to. Because quite frankly, I don't know what they're going to have. Get out of here. Minor misstep here is better than Spell Pierce. Notably. They could have paid the Spell Pierce. Yep. Downside of this is it has to be a single graveyard, which is kind of disheartening. Big Daddy Tip. Alright, they're going to bounce my Unlicensed Hearse here. Which is fine. I'm going to eat the Lightning Bolt because at the end of the day, the point is to get rid of their graveyard with it. Land? Fuck. Hearst. Attack with Memnite at Teferi. These do have Metalcraft now, so they are active. DRC. Let's try and kill Dragon Rage Channeler. Let's let the Surveil trigger happen first. Alright, then we'll go ahead and eat Planeswalker and card that has actual use from their graveyard. Down. Down. Resolves. I mean, we are annoyingly kind of like trapped at this spot, right? Like we can't really advance any further, and they're definitely like they have the better cards in their deck. All right, they're at 8. They're at 7. Get into the hand. Interesting. All right. It's a land. Misa very happy about that. I'm just going to attempt to put him to 1. Path to Exile. That is unfortunate. That puts him to 3 instead. Which is obviously a significant difference. Because not only do we not have a land to go get, so we don't even get closer to getting to our Thought Monitor, but they're still at a far higher life total. So, it's pretty clear to me if we want to go the Galvanic Blast, Shrapnel Blast route, we have to 1,000,000% go more burn. We have to go deeper in on the burn route. No Insult Artifact, not even the higher cost Thought Monitor stuff. I think we just need to be like old school affinity aggro almost. Which is what this deck feels like it's trying to do. It's just not like cohesive enough to do it well. I'll be a motherfucker. They actually did it. I really right now just cannot fucking believe that, to be honest. Yeah, we'll play one more. Okay, so this hand, why have it all been the same fucking icon this time? This hand is not very good, but all at the same time, it's not terrible. I think we can do better. I do think this is better. I'm gonna feel like the stub when I don't know what they're playing. Typically, seeing a Verdant Catacombs makes me happy. We didn't keep the stub. Honestly, normally I'd concede right here. With the way the night's been going, I should have conceded in response to the Thoughtseize. And just took black-red and with that Verdant Catacombs as being Jund and sideboarded accordingly for a Jund match. That's what I should have done, to be honest. If this was a real match, I was like really trying to win with the way things have been going and with this hand. Because, like, at least us having that much knowledge, sure, we could take a blind shot in the dark and be, like, 50% wrong or whatever, but we'd have more information than they would. And out of every deck in the format, for them to assume we are based off of concession to Thoughtseize, like, Neoform should be their number one, like, thought. Like, if they are just black-red and I picked... Yeah, discard Thought Monitor. And, like, if we pick the wrong thing and because of it we get punished, it's not, like, that high of margins. Although, we are about to get very, very full housey on them with us drawing the Blink Moth Nexus. No play. Yeah, we currently have no red source, so letting us do this is not like... See, that sucks, but it's fine. Go to 10. Play another Blink Moth and pass. Three Shadow. 3/3 Shadow. Alright, well... Taking 6. How much are you paying? I mean, Like, hey, man, you do you, but, like, the fuck? Like, that feels like a mile and a half of unnecessary, to be honest. All right, so they notably are a Blood Moon deck. So maybe that. I mean, on one hand, I guess I can't entirely blame them. Like, they just felt like they needed to, like, end the game as soon as they can. Plus, I mean, doing the cool thing's always fun, right? Like, that's always the better choice. Like, almost all the time, do the cool thing is the right choice. Like, it backfired. Okay, this hand is a hand of magic cards. I'll keep it because we got a lot of lands, but we also got big old cranial plating. Now, obviously, they're going to Thoughtseize a turn one, take our cranial plating, and then we're going to fucking cry because this hand sucks ass after that. But moral of the story is, assuming they don't Thoughtseize, this hand is beautiful. No, watch, they're going to Inquisition us just to be a dick. Not really, but I don't know anything about our opponent. Opponent's not a dick. Oh, DRC on turn one. I like it. I like that, Wes. Bold choice there, Cotton, to put the Unholy Heat in the bin. I do like that, actually. I mean, I am in a jam with the Brute. If they trade, that's great. We get rid of DRC. If they don't, which, I mean, there's like a 0% chance they're going to trade the Dragon Rage Channel for a Ginger Brute. To be fair, I'm pretty sure even if they did make that trade, that's just, like, blasphemous in and of itself. So not super worried there. Text certainly felt free. Ah, there's the Thoughtseize. There's the incredibly well-timed Thoughtseize that not only gives them Delirium, but takes our best card in our entire deck against them and proceeds to kill us. Yay. It's fine. Maybe we'll be lucky and we'll Thoughtseize Bug, draw another one. I mean, that was like a cranial plating in the fact that it was an artifact. I like it. Yep. We're obviously in like a shit ton of trouble here, to be honest. That's something I can't do jack shit about. So, does that mean that we have a cranial plating on top? No, that doesn't make sense. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. We are ready to go, folks. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It's also a big reason why you always bobble the top. They should have killed the Ginger Brute, though, because I can make it unblockable from non-hasted creatures. Which, last I checked, most black-red decks don't play haste creatures. Just dead. Feeling like you're just dead? Trying to think. Force of the Black Force, I guess? Alright, opponent just didn't read it. We'll be back. Actually, I'll just go straight to the wrap-up now. Overall thoughts on this version? I don't know. I feel like, on one hand, we don't want very many lands. So, like, 16 does feel good. But at the same time, I think we want maybe 18 lands to play as more like a Delver deck, where we have 18 or 19 lands. Our 1-drops are good. Our 2-drops are good. I do think we need to pick up a lane. Do we want to do this burn route, or do we want to do this make our artifacts grow route? Do we want to go Reader Repulsa, or... I didn't have a clever Power Rangers quip for burning people. So, yeah. Monsters grow or burning things alive. I think we need to pick a path, go that way. Obviously, I think the best optimal version of a deck like this is just Urza Saga thrown in there. I do think if we're not playing Urza Saga, which we're clearly not, which, I mean, you can give me a million reasons why you don't want to play Urza Saga. At the end of the day, as long as your answer isn't because Urza Saga is not a good card, then your reason is perfectly valid. If it's price, if you just don't like the gameplay patterns it creates, if it's, you for some reason don't want to take part in the abusive behavior of a format that allows such a card to exist in it, whatever. Although, to be fair, I think if you're that latest one, you're just not playing Modern, you're playing Pioneer or Standard. Moral of the story is, I don't think not playing Cranial Plating is the right answer. I just also think that there's a billion reasons why you don't have to play Cranial Plating if you don't want to. Yeah, I mean, do I think... Not Cranial Plating, sorry. Urza Saga. The fuck? Other than that, though, I think most of the rest of the deck is pretty straightforward. I like the Hearse. I think it's really good. Minor Misstep felt really... It feels good as a sideboard card. Spell Pierce feels whatever. Stubborn Denial on the deck, I don't like. It only works really, really well with Ensoul Artifact. Also, Thought Monitor. 7 mana for this creature is a lot, especially when we're not consistently dumping our entire hand on the battlefield. So I don't know what to do about that, but I do think that there's a very, very solid argument for it being okay, but we need to cut these 8 cards for something else. Or even maybe these 12 cards, not 12, flip. Those are the ones I want to keep. The Shrapnel Blasts. Maybe even cut these 12 for something else and go from there. So I can see an argument for that. But anyway, Chris, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, sorry about the video without sound. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one.